Okay, Bismillah, guys. This is your brother Ismail. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all your respective time. This is the Somali boy who wants to share some meaningful message, some beautiful lesson to all of you guys. As you can see the title on top, tonight I want to speak about the importance of being an active listener. In our community, we always have problems, we always have misunderstanding among ourselves. We always see people fighting over nothing, people arguing over nothing. We always see that two people are saying, why can't you listen to me? And the other one is also demanding to be listened. So everybody wants to talk. Everyone wants to have his say listened and understood. But the fact is that if both of us, all of us, are not willing to listen to each other, are not willing to learn from each other, I can guarantee you we are all going to lose the battle. So the life today that we are going is that people are arguing, people are fighting, everyone wants to win the argument. When you know that this person actually understands this very small thing about life and the formula of life, I can tell you that good listeners are those who have achieved life, are those who have made life. So tonight I want to talk to you. I want to tell you 5 things that can make you a great listener. By the way, before having discussed or having spoken about what I have just said, we need to understand the types of listening. There are 2 types when you are at university, or you have been at university, and maybe if you're going to study or to be admitted at university, you will learn the things that I'm going to share with you. So we have what we call passive listener and active listener. So we always have problems based on being passive listener. Passive listener means a person who hears things from the people but understood nothing from what was said. That's what you call passive listener. It is someone who is waiting the speaker to finish the speak such that he will talk when his turn comes. I don't know whether you guys are understanding, but I guess my English is very simple as I'm using, very easy to be understood by everyone who can understand the language. That is why I am trying to speak in a low motion such that I am understood by every person who is now trying to learn the language or who has studied the language. Therefore, and the other one I told you is active listener. It's a person whose attention are active all the time. Whenever you say something, he is not only hearing but also understanding the concept or the point behind that. Therefore, I want to share with you 5 things that can make you a great listener and that can make you to achieve any goal that you wanted to achieve in life. Because if you are a good listener, you can be successful at your workplace. You can be successful at your in your study, You can be successful at any duty that you are involved in. Therefore, this message will indeed help you. It will take you to a place that you have never dreamt of. So let's start by saying there are 5 key active listening techniques you can use to help you become a more effective listener. First one, I don't want to waste much of your time. I respect your time. So we start by saying pay attention. What does it mean? Whenever you're talking to somebody, make sure you are undivided attention and acknowledge the message and recognize that non-verbal communication matters more than verbal communication. What does it mean? Non-verbal means when I'm talking like this, right now you're hearing, but when I'm using my hands to show that I am following the message, when I'm doing like this, when I'm nodding my head, that is what we call, when, for example, when I'm smiling, you can see there are things that they say smile and silent are two powerful tools. Silent is the way to avoid problems, and smile is the way to solve the problems. Therefore, you have to pay your undivided attention to the speaker, and that's what you need to understand. What is the second one? Show that you are listening. What exactly am I trying to mean? You show the person whom you're talking to that you're listening. How can you show? By encouraging the speaker to continue the speech. You understand that? By saying yes, yes, yes. You are encouraging the person to continue. Listening does not necessarily mean you just keep quiet and you just look, you stare at person's eyes. No, it does not go like that. You have to show that you are listening to the speaker such that he is also encouraged to continue the talk. The third one is provide feedback. What does it mean? You have to provide feedback. Like you have to ask the speaker the points that you have not understood from what was said. Hey brother, do you mean that? What exactly are you trying to mean that point? You ask like that, such that the person understands that he had a great listener. So that's why I told you provide feedback. That is the third. Fourth, never interrupt. We are all eager to speak. We all want to speak, because you may find someone has been listening. I can't say he has been listening. He has been hearing. Let me put it that way. He has been hearing all over the time as if he has been on fire. So he can't wait to actually speak. He can't wait the speaker to finish his talk such that he also speaks. Therefore, never you interrupt someone's talk. Take your time. You allow the speaker to finish his talks. You have to allow the speaker to finish his great speech. So you have to respect the person in order to listen them. Last but not the least, that is respond appropriately. What exactly am I trying to mean? After having paid attention, shown what you have actually show that you have listened, provide never, and then finally it is respond appropriately. Whatever you have been listening and the point is that you have been making, this is the right time for you to speak in a very respectful way, not in a very aggressive way. Make sure you speak in a manner that respects the person who has been talking. Anyway, guys, those are the little things that I wanted to share with you tonight. This is your brother, the Somali boy, reporting or speaking from Kampala, Uganda, the Pearl of Africa, the greatest green city in East Africa. I can't tell you in Africa because there are very many African countries that I have not been to, but let's stop let's end the country, I mean East Africans. So you guys, if you are new to my YouTube channel, I ask you, I request you to give me subscribe, and the most important thing is to give me like if you like the video. And if you feel like having spoken to me, if you want to talk to me and to give your ideas, please leave a comment on the below down. If you want your friends to also know what we are doing and the great work that we are doing for the people, please share this message with your friends. And if you want to come back again, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your time and the time you have dedicated to watch us. Thank you.